The rich just play by different laws. The rules are the same, but you have to do what the government wants you to do. If you really want to be rich, take a class on real estate. The school teachers will never tell you that because they don't know it. My poor dad never knew that. You will learn how to use debt as money. Because once you learn how to use debt as money, you can never say, I can't afford it. We have to keep printing now. So this is called bubblenomics, and this is what's going to happen.
Imagine waking up tomorrow to a world where everything you've built, your hard-earned money, your networking connections, your promotions, is suddenly gone. Could you handle it? For many, the mere thought of losing everything they've strived for is paralyzing, a nightmare that could spell the end of their career. But for an entrepreneur, this is a relentless reality. Step into the world of Robert Kiyosaki, the mastermind behind the iconic book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He doesn't just understand this sensation, he's lived it.
Entrepreneurs have one thing in common. They keep going. They'll change the rules. They don't just take one answer. So a real entrepreneur, it really makes no difference which country you're in. That's a mindset. Entrepreneur is a mindset first, a skill set, and rules.
Embrace Robert's conviction. To evolve into the entrepreneur you're destined to become, you must embrace the roller coaster of highs and lows. Embrace the journey of constant learning, the secret to staying ahead in the game.
So it's one of the most important messages I have for entrepreneurs is that failure should inspire you to get smarter. And unfortunately, our school system says if you fail, you're stupid. That is not true. We learn from our mistakes. Mistakes are opportunities to get smarter, be humble, and take a look at something.
Get ready, folks, because we're about to take you on a thrilling journey into the world of entrepreneurship. Now, I know it might seem like solving a complex puzzle, but trust me, it's a game changer. Imagine transforming from an average Joe into a financial powerhouse, armed with the secrets of the money and investment universe that's right at our fingertips. So here's the burning question. How in the world can you become a financial wizard? What's the secret formula for turning that cash flow green? And the jackpot question, how can you soar to riches beyond your wildest dreams? Hold on to your seats, because in this electrifying video, we're diving headfirst into a treasure trove of Robert Kiyosaki's life-changing wisdom. Brace yourselves for a burst of motivation and a boost of financial firepower to conquer your dreams. All right, here's a game changer for you. Let's rewire that brain of yours. It's easy to believe we're stuck with the same old mental circuits. But guess what? A simple tweak in your mindset can unleash a whirlwind of opportunities you never thought possible. So, tip number 1. Buckle up, because we're about to hack into the brain's potential and ignite a whole new universe of possibilities.
Never say, I can't afford it. My rich dad forbade his son and me to say the words, I can't. He says, ask yourself, how can I? It's what goes on between this year and this year and in our hearts that determine our lives out there. There's no world out there except what's going on here. So the people that say, I can't afford it, I can't do this, I can't get to college, the rich are evil, I choose not to participate in that.
Here's where things get intriguing. Tip number 2 is all about leveraging debt to propel yourself forward. I know, it might seem counterintuitive. How on earth can debt be a stepping stone to success, right? But hold on tight, because Robert's got the secret sauce. It's not just any debt, it's about having the right kind of debt working in your favor, not holding you back like a mere bill.
There's good debt and bad debt. Again, it goes back to the financial statement, income, expense, asset, liability. So debt falls in here. Let's say I'm going to buy a house, and everybody says my house is an asset. That's not true. Your house is a liability. I don't care if you have no debt on it or not. A house is a liability. Same as if you have a car, it's a liability, And the reason for that is, as we talked about earlier, the 6 words that are basics of financial education, financial intelligence: income, expense, asset, liability. And the 2 other words are cash flow. So when you look at the average person, they have a job, money comes in here, they pay for their house, and the money goes to a bank. So it's not an asset because the cash is flowing out, so it's a liability. So the definition of liability, does it take money from your pocket? And for an asset, does it put money in your pocket? So when I have a rental property here, it puts money in my pocket. So if I live in the house, it's a liability, because even if I have no debt on it, I still have taxes, depreciation, repairs, and upkeep, insurance, and all this. When I rent a property, I've done a good job buying it and structuring it. Every month it sends me money. So I started off when I was 25, I had a little 1-bedroom condo, and it put 25 bucks in my pocket. It was a start. So this was good debt. You see, the debt also went out and paid, but it also put $25 in my pocket. I was making money from my little house. So today, my wife and I own 6,500 of them. And every month, 6,500 houses put money in my pocket. But all of this comes from debt.
All right, brace yourselves for tip number 3, seek out mentors. Yup, it's a bit of a classic, but trust me, it's a classic for a reason. Having a mentor by your side can be a game changer. They're like your navigational system through the choppy waters of life, offering insights, wisdom, and a guiding hand to help you not only navigate the challenges, but also excel in your field. Think of them as your secret weapon on your journey to success.
My Sunday school teacher was a young, pretty woman, and she said, I'm like 9. And she goes, why were the 3 wise men wise? I go, because they were rich. They gave the swaddling Jesus gold, frankincense, and myrrh. So they had to be rich guys, I said.
And they know commodities as well.
Yeah, good idea. And she goes, no, that's not it. I said, well, they had gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Well, that's not it. I said, why were they wise? I went, I don't know. She says, what made them wise was they always sought the best teacher.
Time for tip number 4, folks. Forget the money grind. Now, I know it might seem counterintuitive in a video all about hitting those financial goals, but bear with me. Ever thought that your relentless pursuit of money might be holding you back? It's a paradox, but sometimes being fixated solely on money can actually hinder your financial success. So let's dive into why breaking free from that money-centric mindset might just be the key to unlocking your wealth potential.
But when I make $1 million, I keep $1 million. And the reason is because I don't make it by working for money. See, if you work for money, you're taxed. So that's why lesson number 1 in Rich Dad Poor Dad is the rich don't work for money. What we do instead is we create businesses as entrepreneurs. We acquire real estate. I don't invest in the stock market. Okay? So the reason is because as entrepreneurs, I have more control over my income, how much I make, and how much I pay in taxes. And because I'm an entrepreneur as well as an investor in real estate, I pay 0 tax. So every time I make, let's say, $1 million as an entrepreneur, I immediately invested in real estate. I have a 4-to-1 step up. So I put $1 million in real estate. I get $4 million from the bank. That's why I love banks. But the banks are screwing everybody else. Terrible.
Thanks to these game-changing insights from Robert Kiyosaki, the path to positive cash flow and achieving wealth is literally at your fingertips. So, spill the beans in the comments. Which tip from Robert hit home for you? Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe to stay updated on all our fresh content.